Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with more of this exact same level here in Mario Maker 2. In the last episode, I made a comment that I'd like to amend a little bit. You know, I did about 30 seconds of thinking between the end of the last episode and the start of this one. And I realized that I said something like, know your station, right? And that's not to say know your station and stay within it. It's entirely possible to rise above your station in both political acumen and worldly influence. Right? Strive for more than what you have. Unless what you have is like, you know, Jeff Bezos tier. In that case, you could probably do with a little bit of philanthropy rather than continuing to expand your hegemonic empire. You know, Jeff Bezos, if you're listening, send me $1 or $2, will ya? Sub to me on Twitch Prime. But yeah, it's just, you know, there's nothing wrong with having ambition. Personally, I think the road most traveled by is a good one. There is nothing wrong with following the beaten path, and we always romanticize stories of adventurers and explorers and all that, like, you know, Columbus, Lewis and Clark, Leif Erikson, etc., etc. Pioneers of the New World. You know, scientific pioneers, Marie Curie, Nikola Tesla, that sort of deal. I think it's good to try and do new things. However, it's not bad to do the same old. You know, people could not do new things if there was nobody left to maintain the old guard. We require order. As part of our day-to-day lives, we require order, we require structure, in order to break the mold whatsoever. Also, I think I'm realizing something here. Part of this is on me. I seem to be going a little too, like, I'm pressing left, or right, whatever the right, yeah, that's the direction. I'm pressing right to try and avoid the saw, and because of the way Mario is positioned, that ends up with me getting sent directly into the pokey, or the muncher, or whatever. What was I talking about? Alright, yeah. It's good to stay on the beaten path. You gotta have somebody maintaining the old guard. Otherwise, the world descends into chaos as everyone tries and pioneers their own new way forward. Tradition and order is necessary to the human race. You know, you can't reinvent yourself on a day-to-day basis. You can't reinvent the world on a day-to-day basis. Otherwise, you're left with a jumbled up mess. So, like, I personally, my aspirations in life are to get out of school and, like, have a 9-to-5 job that pays well enough for me to support myself, my hobbies, and potentially a family. That's my highest aspiration in life, you know? Nobody romanticizes the office worker, the 9-to-5 guy. I do. I think that is the platonic ideal of a human. Someone who doesn't work so hard that they want to die. Someone who has enough time to have things that they enjoy in life that aren't just strictly business. Someone who is, you know, realized that that's not all you need in life. And maybe that's just because, you know, that's what I strive to be, that I romanticize that a little bit. Or if, you know, maybe romanticization is not the right term, but you get the point, you get the picture. You know, I treat it with much more respect than I think some do. Yo, let's go! He's done it. All right, well, from here on out, we have become God. Let the world tremble before me. Oh, ye... how the fuck do we do this? Ye of little faith, there were those who said it could not be done. There were those who said Surely, Caiman's already struggled for an hour at this. What's another 30 minutes gonna do him? Well, I'll tell you, another 30 minutes is gonna win me the episode. Win me the level. That's the power of 30 minutes. Don't forget that, kids. 30 minutes is enough to change the world, to change your entire life, the paradigm in which you live. Is every 30 minutes going to do so? No. That's exactly what I was talking about. You have to have periods of stasis in which you are exploring the boundaries of your own limitations before you can surmount them. And this is true both as an individual, you know, on a singular task, as a person, or societally, endemically. Sir Isaac Newton could not have discovered the laws of physics that he did were the mathematics that therefore not in place. If we had not discovered algebra, if we had not discovered geometry, if we had not the measuring instruments with which to obtain the data that he based his calculations on, or he verified using, Sir Isaac Newton would not have been the respected scientist that we know and love. Love? I don't know. He died a virgin. He died a virgin and went a little insane, probably from like lead poisoning or something. So maybe not love. That might be a strong word, but you know what I mean. That we enjoy the ideal and the idea of. So yeah, periods of static, you know, time, I guess, periods of stasis, where it seems like nothing is changing, they are necessary. Without them, we would be lost. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. Thank you, and good night. I've been your host, CaimanSense. That's yet another Mario Maker wager in the books. I liked this level. I had a lot of fun with it. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. That's right. That's how long it took to beat this level, not an hour and 10 minutes. Well, see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.